Hi everyone. Today's topic is that how to import AP invoices or any kind of invoices receipts into the Oracle from the source system or external applications. So this is the diagram which will give the complete history or the process flow of the importing process. So the first one, external applications or third-party applications which the client is using, and the client will send the data. I mean to say, source application system will prepare the data file in a CSV format or a text format, and that file will go and place it to the client server, called as MFT server or STP server. And from there, the integration will pick the file to process it. And the integration has the capabilities to pull the data file from the server to place into the staging table, which we have created. Here, the point is whenever we are using third-party application systems, then only we can create staging tables. Otherwise, the staging tables are not needed to have into the place. So due to this reason only, we are going to creating additional staging tables to maintain the outside of the data from the source systems. So once the data will flow into the staging table, the respective columns. Here I would say example is invoice header level information and line level information, which is recording into the supplier data information. And integration has ability to do the validation, which already we build it. Ideally here, the technical team will write a PL scale query. What are the validations needs to be performed during the processing? Let's say example, supplier data, supplier number, supplier name, supplier site, etc. So on. Once the validation is completed, the integration will have invoke all the ESS jobs to extract the information from the source file and transmit into UCM server. UCM server is one of the server where it will be importing all the invoices or all the information from the source systems. Here the main thing is need to understand one thing. The data will convert into FBD template because that is how the Oracle has designed FBD template. It is storing all the supplier information. FBD is nothing but as file-based data import, which will support the across all the systems. Once the file will get generated or converted to the FBD template from the source systems, that file will go and sit under the UCM server. From there, ESS jobs will get invoked. Let's say example here in this example, import payable invoices. So the data will import from UCM server to interface table. Here the two things will happen. One thing is that if after the validation is completed, those things will transfer to interface table. That is called as a good data, and from there the good data will transfer to Oracle base tables, which will use or which you can see by end user from the front end. And the second point is that the bad data. Bad data is nothing but where some validation is not happened or failed. Those things will comes under the bad data, which will be sitting under or which will be falls under interface error table. Again, we need to rectify the errors through download the error table, nothing but as a ADAPDA template, and then do the corrections and move back to the server, and the same process will trigger. This is how we need to import the third-party system application data into Oracle. Thank you. Also, I will show you one of the example. Move to the application, go to navigation. Here you can see this is the where we can import or export any data from the Oracle or out of the Oracle. Just click on File, Import and Export. This is the section we can call as ECM server, where it is holding across all the files, irrespective of the modules. Account will play the key role here to knowing about that which account we are going to importing the data. Here in this case, finance. Say fin/assets, export and import. Each module should have the two component here. One is import, another one is export. Let's say example, if you want to import invoices, you can see here payable, export and import. Select it. I would say this is a searching button where you can go and search which is already imported to the Oracle. Just go and click on search. It will take a while to import the files. What are the things has been imported past couple of days here. Yes, here I can see that. The search results section, we can see file name, account, owner, upload date, and process ID. So if you look at this particular one, AP invoice import, if you go and click on this file, it will give the GIF file which we have. As I mentioned earlier in my statement, this file content two files. One is that line level and another one is header level. If you want to make any changes, if you want to know that what are the invoices getting imported in the application, this is the way we can go and look at the data and get to know that what has been imported. So this is the line level information. Just keep in mind one point here. This is where all the import and export things will happen on the screen. And other thing is that outside of Oracle, what are the data your client is maintaining that the clients wants to import or export data from their legacy system to here. This is where we need to come. And I mean to say, this is where we need to use the page to import or export the data. Similarly, we can see for accounts receivables and cash management, expense model and accounting, all the things is here. Yeah, thank you.